is dope. Frozen.
Already?
Fucking frozen.
Already?
The worst. The worst. I don't know what to do with this piece. Look at it. It's going to be doing this, so it's going to drive me out of my mind. Having camera issues, by the way, so if you see us freezing up, there's nothing we could really do about it. We're going to have to deal with it.
I can't handle the winter.
It's freezing down here. Hey, Chris, how are you, man? Jake, how you doing? JP in the house. The camera will be freezing up. I think the audio will be fine, so you're just going to have to deal with us freezing up a little bit. And maybe I can shut this off because it's annoying. Thanks, Chris. We had some fun. We didn't know any songs, but all right, thanks. Yeah, it's cold down here right now. It's fucking 40 degrees or 50 degrees. I don't know what the hell it is. 45.
It's warm for a true New Yorker.
It's very warm. I'm going to raise the volume on the microphone, so it's maximum. No way. Come here, buddy.
I'm liking this though. I gotta get a screen like this for my show. Hey guys, I guess as Mike said, it's freezing a little bit. So not the weather, but the camera. I think he's trying to fix that. Hey Lisa. What's up, Cindy? We didn't golf today. Today was a whole poor Mike. Poor Mike. I don't know if it's just me that I bring the shit show everywhere I go, but poor Mike had to deal with a lot of technical issues today. By the time we started, it was like we were already in that room for 3 hours trying to fix things. So, hey Eileen. Hey Jane. John, Mandy. Yo, Kenny Forgione, how you feeling, man? Yeah, this was so much fun. It's always, I don't know how I got lucky to wind up playing with Mike and doing these things with Mike, but blessed, definitely. Thanks, Katie. Where'd Max go? Where'd Max? Max is my new buddy. They don't know it, but I'm going to take him home. Hey, Air. What's going on? How's everybody at home? Kim, bestie. Hey, Kim. How do you keep up with all this?
Just look very quickly.
My God.
That's why I tell you I get dizzy spells.
Rich, thank you.
50 is better than 30. Let's see what it is right now. Let's check the temperature. I'm going to show you what wussies we are.
Ain't so bad. Ain't so bad.
It's 54.
54 right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad at all.
I just like the hat better. I don't like my hair today. I got a bad hair day, so.
Yeah, well, I don't have that issue. I don't have hair issues. My hair is, oh God. Yes, definitely happier in Florida, yes. Miss my friends, but I'm happier in Florida for sure. No doubt. Karaoke, maybe in a little while we'll switch it over and see what we can do. We may have to make that a completely different camera and episode. Your dad said it's 50. Oh, your brother or your dad? It's dad, right?
Yeah, 57 in West Palm.
57 in West Palm.
See, it's warmer on the East Coast.
Yeah, 1 degree. What is it? 1 degree warmer?
25? Oh, God. That's what I have to come back to?
We met at a card table. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at a card table.
Yep.
Golf scores, well, whatever it was, Joe was always like 6 to 10 better than me. So, whatever it is.
It was tough.
It was tough, yeah.
The course was really hard. I wasn't used to it.
Joe, you were. What did you shoot that? The best day was for me was probably
I think 91.
91.
Yeah.
Didn't get any better than that, and I should have easily broke into the 80s.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of fuck ups, you know.
That's golf.
That's golf. But I'd rather be in the 80s. Joe would rather be in the upper 70s, but
that didn't happen either.
he was stuck in the mid 80s.
I like your clubs though. I got to use Mike's clubs. I didn't bring mine down.
We're both lefties.
Yeah, what are the odds of that? Both play golf lefty, but guitar righty.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You throw lefty though, right?
I throw lefty, yeah.
I'm ambidextrous. I throw both, but and you hit what?
Lefty.
Lefty.
I
That's
do
right.
everything
Even-
lefty but play guitar. It's
everything-
weird. I don't know.
Me too.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
Hello.
Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate it.
I got no food right now.
Maxie's right here. We got Maxie. Well, Max's ass is already bad, and he was a little sick before already. He was out there. Well, no, not his ass, but his stomach wasn't so good. I think it was.
He's good.
Did you throw your clubs? Not once in the 3 days did we throw our clubs. I smashed.
Not one single club
Not
throw.
one club got thrown. I think I might have smashed the ground with one of them. Struck oil. I think I fucking smashed the ground maybe once.
I missed it. So your
yeah.
honesty.
I mean, I'm
Freaking
trying to be
honesty.
honest here. You know, we both yelled "fuck" about 75 times, but I mean, that's okay.
And other
Yeah.
other 4-letter words.
Fuck, man, hit the ball. I just put the everything. What the? That's golf.
It's frustrating.
Golf is
It's
what the
frustrating.
fuck.
We had a guy behind us, Steve.
We had Steve behind us.
This guy was playing with one arm, and then we were every hole. He was waiting on us, so we said, "All right, just come join us." So he joins us, and with one arm, he's playing the tee behind us.
Tommy Cavalier said, "Call me a foul mouth." You know what, Tommy? You're right. Fuck off. What's up, Cavalier?
This is not the forum to be
This is not the forum to be Cavalier. 75 over par. Yeah. Oy.
Not once, Dad. Never.
He didn't say he hated the game this week. Maybe he's waiting to get a little more comfortable playing with me before he really shows his true colors and
That was it. He got
starts
it.
snapping clubs over his leg. We did see a gator. We did. We saw a big ass gator.
Yeah, that thing was huge.
He was ornery because of his medulla oblongata.
I think there's something wrong with your medulla
I think there's
oblongata.
something wrong with your medulla oblongata. No, Colonel Sanders. We're in Waterboy mode for sure.
Because we played with Roberto.
Thank you, Noah. Yes, we did, and we played with Roberto. And we even said ciao to him when we left. Ciao,
Yep.
Roberto.
Or every time he hit the ball past the hole, ciao.
Ciao, yeah.
Tennis.
Hello, honey.
I'm too out of shape for tennis.
Yeah.
What's up?
Would love to play. I have a court right here.
You do?
Yeah.
You really
You want to really go home crippled?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
really want to go home crippled?
No, that's.
I played 5 times last week between you and my I played with my uncle.
Yeah, and then you're playing.
And I'm playing Friday and Saturday with 2 different people. A friend of mine 2 guys from school that I went to school with. Chris Joline, Mike Adio on Saturday.
You're turning pro.
Yeah, I'm turning pro. Yeah, turning Japanese. On it, you got it. On in 3 and then a 5 putt. You got it. We played the hardest, definitely the hardest course for greens. The hardest green course I've played yet.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
I don't even want to talk about putting.
Yeah, the putting was. We were both on in 3 almost every hole except for my couple
2.
of blow up holes. On in 2, on in 2 and we
regulation, and then
yeah.
I couldn't get the
Yeah.
ball in the hole. But that's how I always
Yeah.
play.
Man, tough game.
It is, because you think you're doing the same thing, but you're not.
Daddy, look, an alligator. That reminds me, I gotta call your mother. JP, hole in one? No. I did almost hole. I did had that birdie. I came pretty close on that one.
Yeah.
It was close, about a foot from it, 2 feet. 2 feet.
You hit it about 2 feet. On that hole, I hit it about 5 feet, but then I 3-putted.
Then you 3-putted
Right,
from 5
I had a
feet.
5-footer for birdie, and I walked away with the ball.
Because at this course, if you miss, the ball just rolls and rolls. You tap the ball when it's rolling downhill.
At least we keep true score.
Yeah, we do
Good
keep
real
true
score.
scores. Yes, we do. Give ourselves a mulligan. One mulligan. Who's my favorite golfer? Well, I mean, Mike. I know Adio is good. Trust me. I'm not Mikey Reed. I'm not going to score against Mike. I'm going to see Mike and get some more pointers for the game. This guy's good. Mikey Reed. I'm sure you golf good too, Mikey. Bastard.
Happy Gilmore.
Guy's good at everything he does with sports. In junior high, I was top seed in my tennis team. Right?
Really?
I went undefeated. that
Really?
year, yeah. And then I decided. I heard Mikey Reed was a tennis player too, and he lived near me. And I decided to go and play him. And I swear to God, I wanted to take a bow and arrow and shoot him from across the
He's
other
good?
side of the court. Yeah, I mean, good. He just paints the corners. Just run. All you're doing when you play him is you're running back and forth. You're just running back and forth.
It's good exercise, at least.
Very good
You
exercise.
might not walk away with the win, but you walk away with a nice sweat.
No, yeah. I'd rather play some ping pong. You know what I mean? We haven't
didn't
done
do that yet.
We have to do that. Got to try to get a couple games in.
This went by too fast.
Yeah, it did,
It
man.
went by way too fast.
Good week.
Way too fast.
I will tell Adio he said hi. Mike's been golfing. Mike was golfing back in high school and whatever, and I didn't. I wasn't golfing back then. I was playing baseball.
If you start golf early, it's a lot easier to
Yeah. I hit some great shots, and then I hit absolutely disgusting shots. So there you go.
Sorry, Lisa. Yes, I did. That's what I do. I bring the shit show wherever I go. Poor Mike all day.
Beautiful by the day though. 70 degrees today.
Yeah, it was nice
75
during the
today.
day.
Gorgeous.
Not that we would know because you were stuck in that room.
I was stuck in that room with the ghost. Imagine if I just would have restarted that computer a little sooner. We would have gotten.
Oh, you mean imagine if you would have just known how to solve the problem immediately?
Oh my God. We did. We started writing a song today. Actually, I don't remember how it went, but we did start writing a song.
But we didn't have the time.
We didn't have the
We
time.
had plans to
We had plans to
write
do so many things.
and practice a couple of songs. We practiced tonight during the show.
Yeah, we
That
did.
was a practice.
Yeah, we did. Thank you, Jason. Mandy, you got like golf lessons in high school, but your boobs got in the way. Well, there you go. It's a problem to have. I have the same problem with my lower extremities.
The Mossberg.
The Mossberg. It's funny. It's only because yeah.
What instruments? I play guitar, a little bass, and a little piano, and that's it. You put me in front of a drum set, and I turn into
A pumpkin?
like an octopus. I don't know,
Yeah. I've never been fishing, Joe.
Me either.
I'm a Pisces, and I don't catch my own. I don't put a hook through a fish's mouth.
I've never gone fishing once.
I mean, I'll go eat sushi. Don't get me wrong. I'll take care of
I
it.
like
I'll
sushi.
take care of it after somebody else murders it, because then it's a waste.
Right.
You don't eat it; it's a waste. It's not good for them. You got to eat them.
Why? Because it tastes good.
But I can't do the catching and see the thing doing this. I just can't do it.
Well, then you put it back, and bada bing, bada boop, bada
Bada boom,
boop.
Betty boop. Yeah, you can put them back. But what? You're sticking stick a fucking fork in my eye. You're sticking a hook through something's mouth, pulling it so that it's literally
And then you're
about to
humane
have
by
a heart
putting it
attack,
back.
and then you act like, oh yeah, I did him a favor. I put him back. No, you want to do.
You might as well kill him
You want to do him
at
a
that
favor?
point.
Shoot him right in the head.
Right,
When he
right.
gets off the boat, just put a bullet in his head.
That'd be a good way to fish.
Is there a skip? Yeah, there is. We definitely are locking up. We're having a lot of issues tonight with with the cameras, technical stuff. So you're gonna see us stuck in certain positions. But
Why don't we talk about our idea for the guy who sent you the novel?
yeah, well, we had plans for the guy that sent us the novel. We were gonna
Well, the novel was about
about a musician getting killed by somebody else, a famous musician getting killed by somebody. Right, that was the book.
Is he here?
So
We always
we're gonna.
get- I've been looking behind me the whole time
Yeah.
since I've been here.
I
Making
got
sure.
the gun over there. I'm gonna go
Alright.
get it.
Alright.
I'll go get it just to make sure. And then, what were we gonna do to it?
We were going to send him a book. We were going to write a book
We're gonna write a book. Yeah.
about a musician killing an author
Yes.
who wrote a book about
Wrote a
killing
book
a
about a
musician.
musician. Yeah, getting killed. Yes. And I think what we were going to do is instead of writing letters in the book, you know those things, you take a bunch of little papers and you fan them and you could see the picture when you fan the book. We're going to do a picture of a guy sitting at a desk, stick figure, sitting at a desk with a pen, and me and Joe are going to be behind him with knives.
With
And
guitars and knives.
We're gonna open it up. It's gonna be a beautiful cover, by the way, professional and everything. We said we'll make it nice and professional, and then we'll just do that.
Just
and then,
white paper with
So
the
when he
stick
opens
figures.
it up, he's gonna be like, "What the hell is this?" He's gonna fan it. He's gonna see himself get killed.
Not him, just an
Not
author.
him, just an author.
An author,
Not
some
him,
author.
right.
I don't
Not
know.
him. Not him. We don't know. You're reading it, Victoria. How is it? Let me know how it is. A flip book, yeah. We're gonna turn it around on him, and at the end of it. We gotta come up with something real nice for the ending. Yeah, singing time. We just sang for 2 hours and 40 minutes. If you're on here to hear more singing, you might in a little while, but we need a break. If that's all right with you. If not, you can send us an angry face and you know.
Just on the anger face, and then we'll
Stab
start.
yourself in the back 3 times.
Throw yourself
Jump
off.
off a bridge. All right. He's in the Tesla. Yeah.
The Tesla. That thing is ridiculous.
Benjamin Rodriguez. Oh, my pleasure being in Mexico. That was awesome. That was right after I think I had COVID. Honestly, I think I had COVID right before that. Ended with Roberto. I think I had. I never had a chance to get tested. They weren't testing anybody.
I was going to say, because I didn't
They
know
weren't
that.
testing. But my doctor was like, get tested for the flu. John said, go get tested for the flu. So I got tested for the flu. When it came back negative and I had COVID symptoms, he was like, you probably have that. But
Did you
hospital-
get the antibody test then?
Yeah, I got to do it. It's too long now. I think it might be too
Oh,
far
yeah.
gone.
Yeah, you probably don't have them anymore.
Yeah. The loop is in the Tesla.
So I don't want to get political. I'm not trying to. I'm just curious about the inauguration. Is that like over?
I don't
Or
know
is-
if the inauguration's over.
Like
I don't know.
How late did that go today?
It started at 10 o'clock in the morning. I think Biden's still walking around Washington. Okay, I was watching earlier, and the poor guy walked about 200 feet. He looked like Stephen Fetchit. I didn't know what was going to happen to the poor guy. His mask, you could tell his ass was dragging. I felt bad for him. You know what could happen at that age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You forget.
Yeah.
Maybe you forget what you did. You know, maybe nobody sees. And he's walking around, still walking around, watering the plants.
Silver alert.
Oh,
Washington
I
D.C.
felt so bad for him. Like, what's this guy? Where's he going? What's he gonna do? Where's he gonna go?
Oh God.
I felt
All
bad
right.
for him. 10 p.m. It started at like 11.
It
this
ended
morning.
at 10. That's what I. Yeah. Yeah.
Too much politics, right? Oh man, yeah. I don't know. I mean, it looked like a real nice ceremony. Joe got up a little earlier and he got to catch Lady Gaga. And
She was so good.
and she was fantastic.
And then J Lo got up and lip synced.
And then J-Lo got up and lip synced.
At least I thought she did. I don't know. Can
Or
I
she
prove
was,
that?
or she
Can I-
was
can I-
tuned, or she was
She was
just
tuned.
live tuned.
She was tuned. Yeah. She was
Yeah.
definitely tuned.
Hey Robert, how you doing? Fallon is on. Speaking of Fallon, we just watched the Fallon episode yesterday, and I'm surprised Fallon wasn't falling because he looked like he drank 2 bottles of whiskey.
A couple of quackaloots.
A couple of Quakeloos, a little smoking at the bed. He looked like he couldn't even get to a monologue.
He had one eye at the camera and the other eye at the band.
He looked like Max. One eye going this way, one eye going the other way. Oh man.
Oh, I missed Garth. So it was, I wanted to see Garth Brooks
Yeah,
today.
we missed Garth. Yeah. Oh yeah, the silver alert. Oh. But anyway, look, it is what it is, regardless of your political affiliations. We congratulate the new president, regardless of what you think or what you don't think. I'll say from the beginning so that it's even. I'm never going to be pleased with the choices we were given. You know, when you got a choice between, you know,
Option A and
option A and option B, and there's no option C that can even be found. You just kind of got to go with what you go with.
What's the alternative? To you?
Collecting 200.
Suicide?
Yeah,
I don't know,
to you.
suicide?
Suicide, yeah. So yeah, it was interesting to see. What a crazy couple of weeks, man. You know, shit going down. Garth hugged everyone and ran up the steps. So Fallon said,
Yes, honey. First woman, big deal. I agree with that. That's a big
absolutely,
that's a big
that's a
thing.
huge thing.
Yeah.
It's a huge thing. You're right, Dan Miller. Less politics, more happiness. But since in 3 years I've never talked politics really ever on the show, we have a new president, so we get to. You'll notice that I will talk nicely about both, and I will rip apart both. Not personally, because I don't know them. I can't judge their whatever, but just their careers. I can definitely take a look at and say between the two of them, they're about as lopsided.
Yeah.
But yet,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, last time we did this at my house.
was Cuomo. We had
and we were right.
talking about the Cuomo
And it got
issue.
political. It did get you.
I got a little upset.
That's you got
I
the.
got a little crazy.
Yeah, you're upset. You're
Yeah,
upset.
you're making me upset. That's
But-
because you. Yeah,
Oh,
you got problems.
I got problems.
Uh,
But that was sort of the Save Live Music thing that that I think. That's
yeah,
where you
yeah. That
kinda
was
wrote,
that.
you
Well,
know.
that was a very. And again, I mean, I'll still talk about that because here we are now. When you and I did that protest in New York, the positivity rate was 1%.
Right.
1%, and they were ready to send the National Guard in
And now
to
it's-
fight me and Joe in the streets from the state of New York.
They shut us down. The cops did shut us down.
On the one spot, we just went to the
we
other.
went before they got
We
there.
went before they
no,
got
no,
there.
they shut us down. They
No,
were coming.
Nah.
They were on their way. That's
Yeah, 2 cops came. That was no big deal. We
Yeah.
weren't. We could have stayed.
No.
We could have stayed and played. The cop came. He was taking pictures with us.
But then we ended. Remember, we ended the show.
Yeah, it was. Because we knew. I knew
More-
they were coming. I got a
Right.
phone call saying 2
Right.
guys, but it turned
Right.
out that the 2 guys were
was-
not there to
okay.
really. They were just there to check out the
I
area.
wanted to say we were like the Beatles and the cops shut us down. All right.
Well, I mean, it
Come
did
on.
sound more dramatic when you said it that way, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, so you got 1% positivity rate, and now here we are. I think it's 12% or something, right? In New York?
It's up there, right?
Up there. And he's opening everything back up and saying that the economy needs to be open.
That's Cuomo.
Cuomo.
Yeah.
I mean, was this guy a fucking comedian before he was a politician? And I like Andrew. I met him. I love him. I'm really, really sweet guy to me. Really sweet. I just can't for the life of me understand the political aspect of it. But God bless him. I'm sure he's got a tough job to do. He's winning Emmys and
Writing books.
Writing books.
Shitting rocks.
Shitting rocks. But
Shouldn't say that word.
yeah.
Sorry.
Shitting bricks. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if I listen. Last year when we talked about it, I said guaranteed when the election's over, COVID ends. And it's not that COVID's ending right now. People are still sick. They're still dying. It's worse, probably worse because it's coming to the end with the vaccine and coming to a close. But
Well, that's why everybody thinks the vaccine's gonna.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see.
And yes, he is godfather to Billy's girls. So yes, I'll always be respectful of the governor. I think he did an awesome job in the beginning of getting it together when New York's rate was terrible, and he got it all together. He saved a lot of people by doing what he did. And of course, there was other incidents where people think that he was responsible for other things. Who knows? But it's the politics thing that just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense because there's a vaccine. I don't know. So I think we need to get.
We need a third party.
We need to get Roboto in office. I think that's the key here.
Vote for Pedro and Roboito.
Pedro Roboto.
Right.
Chow Roboto. also known as. Yeah, I mean, Joe, did you see Roberto walking with Biden? Roberto-itis.
Isn't that a Beatle album?
Rubber toe. Oh yeah, they definitely want me for president. My first 2 weeks in office, or my first of campaigning, would just be me telling everybody everything I've ever done wrong. Just an all-out confession for the first 2 weeks.
And how long would this take, you think?
It might take 2 weeks. But I mean, literally just all out and just let it out. Because no dirt. I'm telling you the dirt. I'm telling you I've grown as a person. I've this, that. Now, can we get past who I was? Just like if half of these people that are in office right now, instead of flopping back and forth on every issue, every 5 years politicians change their mind. And that's fine. You're allowed to.
Own it.
You're allowed to change your position. But own it, damn it. Absolutely own it.
Who would you pick for your vice president?
For my vice president?
To run with you. Who would be your running mate?
Who would be my running mate? I would have to think about that. I know who Secretary of Defense would be.
Who?
Caddy.
Oh.
Because we would just fly him around and let him fart
airdrop,
all over all over our enemies.
Oh my God.
But who would I have as I don't know. Billy Joel would make a but he'd have to be president. That's like, how do you supersede Billy? I can't go above him.
Oh, we're talking politics now.
Billy don't want politics anyway. Joe is my attorney general, absolutely.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I'm not taking it.
He'd rather be the court jester. He'd rather be the jester.
I'd rather be the janitor.
I like that though, Jamon. Yes. But I mean, you sensed a lot of hope today. There's a lot of, you got a good sense that we were going. Here's my issue. You got a good sense that it was going back to normal, right? That's if you think that normal was good. You know what I mean? I don't think normal was good. Period. I think we needed a change. I think that Trump represented what could have been, and he was the wrong guy, obviously.
Yeah.
But he represented, I think, what 76 million people, half the country basically wanted. They want to change from the political system. They got the wrong guy. They got a clown. It is what it is. He's real. I mean, he's real, but his realness is really bad. So he's really bad. So he's rough. But I mean, that's what people wanted. Half the country, listen, we talked about it earlier. People, no matter what, no matter who's running in office, whether it's Oprah Winfrey or it's fucking Donald Trump, celebrities, if they weren't in office, people would still be voting their party. A very small percentage is going to hop from one party to the other, regardless of who's in charge. So it's really the political system, the left or right, that just needs a good ass kicking.
I could use a good ass kicking.
It does. It needs to change.
The Common Sense Party was a good idea. Something to bridge this gap, because it's bad. It's a civil war. It's really rough.
It's bad out there.
76 million and it's basically split down the middle. But
split down the middle, and
it seems like it's so far apart
because it's harsh. Yeah,
everyone
really.
Social media makes it worse.
Believes what they believe, and it becomes something. But I have voted both sides, so I have no problem saying that. But I'm not happy. I'm not too thrilled with the level of service up to this point. I gotta say. I mean, our government literally just doesn't. They forget that they serve the people. That's all. Yeah. They serve each other. They serve what's best for them, and the people that are highest in authority should be the ones setting the example for how we should be living our lives. And it's a shame that we don't always have that in office. We just don't always have that. Not good.
Here, vote to open MSG.
Yeah, I can't wait for MSG to open too.
See, this is what really the problem is, that everybody believes their news source as being news, and it's not. It's opinion.
It is opinion. Yeah.
Every news that you think every channel that you watch, you think you're getting news. You're not. You're getting slanted opinion, and then that's your world, your bubble.
Is Allie shitting in the backyard by the door?
I hope so.
She probably is. She's a filthy pig. I know that she went into the litter box earlier. Christina said, and she pulled a little something out of the litter box and brought it into the room like it was a gift.
I'm having a nice time with Allie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, as long as she stays like 14 feet away from your nose, she's a great dog.
I'm not really. Maybe I have COVID because I can't smell her.
Like the Deli, we're birthday on 2024. Yeah. Yeah, the news is news. It is what it is. But I mean, yeah, it's interesting to never ever play in B major. I agree. Now, to me, I think we should have probably played that song in C. We should have just went up a half step.
Okay.
So next time, I think we just play it in C. It's just it's ridiculous to play in.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'm showing how bad I really am on certain keys, but I mean, I'd rather play in E flat. I'd rather play in B flat than
Right.
play in B. B is
He's
a
tough.
disgusting,
He's tough.
disgusting key.
Yeah, I agree. But then you put it in C.
Because you got an F sharp as your fifth. I mean, who wants to play an F sharp ever? Nobody wants to play an F sharp seventh chord ever on a piano.
I like F sharp 7.
Yeah. C is the key. Maureen, I have to agree with you right there with that. I do wish that news used to be what it used to be. Like, in other words, where everybody on here, I got so pissed yesterday at it. We were watching some of the clips of Jimmy Fallon and whatever. All these fucking guys are political. They're political shows now. Every show, every late show, 6-minute monologues about Trump, talking bad about Trump, talking bad about somebody that they're mad at because he talked bad about other people, and the hypocrisy that continues to go on in this country between both parties is disgusting. You want to talk about the behavior of one, and it's wrong. His behavior was terrible a lot of times. But you want to justify that by doing the same thing and getting on TV and bashing somebody. You're saying he gets too much press, he gets too much this, but you're donating 6 fucking minutes of your monologue of a Tonight Show in front of millions of people to Donald Trump. His picture all over the
guy
thing.
gets ratings. There's no doubt about that.
It's just
so they try to get the ratings too.
Why do it? Back in the day, we had news people that talked about the news. They didn't give their opinions.
Well,
Never.
back then there were only 8 channels too. Now there's 400.
No, there's still only 8
channels.
There's only 2 channels to 3 channels that people really listen to. It's worse than it used to be. You know?
But those are not. I don't
But
consider
I'm saying
any of those.
nobody. Well, name me a news channel that doesn't give their a news anchor from a news channel that doesn't give their opinion.
I don't. That's what I'm. That's
It's
what I'm saying
impossible.
before. They
It's
all
impossible.
have a different.
It's a forum now to them. To them, it's their show and it's a forum. And for the networks, it's just about ratings. The more they talk about the other side, the more their side will watch their show.
Right.
You know, if they started talking about the fucking cat in the tree, and somebody rescued a cat in the tree, there's nobody watching the show anymore.
I'd rather watch that.
I'd like to see a cat up a tree.
I'm curious to know if anybody has any news sources that they consider fair.
I haven't seen one yet. I mean,
I don't know of any. I
people
really
say
don't.
people.
I
have
watch
said,
them all,
people
and I
have
say,
said Al
wow.
Jazeera. People have said
You can watch the
BBC.
same exact story on 2 different channels, and if that's all you watch, then that's what you're going to believe.
It's complete, but it's complete opinion. Whereas what I'm saying is like a guy like Dan Rather and a guy like Ted Koppel was,
and
that's the way the cookie crumbles.
and that's the way I like it.
That's the way I like it. Yeah. Those guys just told the stories. This is what the president did today.
Right.
He went from here to here.
Right.
He got his health checked. He got his asshole checked. His balls are all right. His breath stinks, but his balls are all right. I mean, this is what they used to do. No opinions like, oh, he's like this, and how could he do such a thing? You know. I mean, it is what it is. And now you're going to see from the other side, because Fox is equally horrible. So you'll have Hannity just literally going
He's
fucking
gonna
crazy
water
for the
boy
next
on
4
him.
years.
Right.
Hannity is going to literally have a stroke on TV.
Yeah.
If Hannity doesn't have a stroke, it's going to be hysterical. And I watch both sides of it, and the only things I really get annoyed at is when they get annoyed Like you can see their frustration when they actually get it out and they actually can't help themselves. They laugh. And I'm like, imagine this. Back in the day, news anchors never did that. But it's 24 hours a day news now. It used to be a half hour. So maybe the anchors couldn't say as much as they really wanted to say.
Right.
But I think that the networks didn't let the anchors have opinions. Don't talk about your opinion on the air. You're getting paid to give the news.
Right.
There's no more with that. Now every hour is somebody's show.
Right.
Every hour is Oprah Winfrey on
Right.
Fox or
Right.
CNN. You know,
Right.
it's.
And then you add social media on top of that, where everybody, you know, it's just a total cesspool of people going at each other, fighting over nothing.
And a lot of the independent news sources, which you say Amber is saying right now, again, they might talk more bad about both sides just to appease both sides, you know, and make it look like it's neutral. I'm hoping that there are news channels out there that are like that actually, you know, I don't know. I can't, you know, I can't watch. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, this is what's happened. The country's definitely fucking divided. It's a mess. People just are willing to, you know, not talk to family, not.
I don't know how that gets better, you know? Like, how is there a way to make that better?
I don't know. You got to walk around and slap people. I mean, you just got to start slapping people, you know?
It's tough to do that when you're quarantined.
That's true. I'm only kidding, by the way. Not really, but I'm only kidding.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
No, I'm just, you know.
Followed by hours, 1 hour of comments. Yeah. Hours and hours of opinion. of personal opinion. So, and I think I've done a good job in 4 years of not bringing. It's not a talk show.
Right.
But there are certain days that it warrants it. You know what I mean? And
Something big.
This
you
is
know?
big today.
Today's a big day.
This is big.
Today's
It's big
obviously
today.
a big day.
And I got to be honest with you. You know, as unhappy as I was with Trump, is as unhappy as I am that this guy's in office too. It's not that I think he's not a nice guy. I don't judge his soul. I don't judge his whatever. But I'm telling you that I've been following these career politicians for a very long time. Not 4 months ago. Literally 4 months ago, Kamala Harris is laughing at Joe Biden on stage during the primaries,
Right.
ripping him apart, and now they're best friends.
That's how it goes. That's how
It's a
it
crock of shit, and it goes the same way on the other side. The only difference on the other side was that when Trump was in the primaries, he didn't have any allies.
Right.
He had nobody that he was going to end up, you know, picking to run.
But a
with
lot
him.
of them wound up kissing his ass afterwards.
Of course they did.
You know, he got Ted Cruz. I remember
course
how
they
bad they were going at it with each other, those two guys?
Yeah.
He accused
Oh my
Ted
God.
Cruz's
Yeah, oh, yeah.
father of, you know, killing Kennedy
Listen,
and all that.
listen to me. Say what you want. There was some funny shit.
Ugh.
It's funny, and the funniness made it disturbing because it's like, wait, this is the
These
state
are
of our country.
presidents?
This is the state of our country that we're literally watching a guy who makes up names for every candidate he had. He's Sleepy Joe. He's got a
Right,
candidate
everybody's
for
got a
everybody.
name. Lion Ted.
But oh my God, you know, political parties, big mess. Get rid of it. Do away with it. Everybody sing.
That's what we were gonna do.
Mandy, it actually, if you don't laugh at something like that, if you don't laugh at the hideousness of what was going on, then you just spend 24 hours a day crying. So I disagree with you there. It was actually comical because you couldn't believe. It was almost as if you were watching a show or watching a movie about. You couldn't believe some of the things he did and said. Like I just this the whole time, you know, because it was that embarrassing.
I know.
It was that embarrassing. But what are you gonna do? It was horrible. Fucking horrible. But again, now it's back. Like I said, now it's back to business as usual. And to me, business as usual is back to the shitter.
Just like find out, right?
Well, we got to find out. I mean, how is it? I don't know. How's it different? How's it going to be different?
Well, it's only been a day.
Have Democrats or Republicans ever proven that it can be different? No, ever. And it's more divided now than ever. So if Biden can come in and bring the nation together, man, he would be the hero of all heroes.
Yep.
So
I guess we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
with
Yeah,
the
I mean,
impeachment
listen,
and all that.
he's my president now. I'm gonna pray for him. I'm gonna wish the best for him. I don't have any no love lost for Donald.
Yeah.
Donald made his own bed with his fucking mouth and his really bad nature. Just and yeah, I guess some being that way made certain changes in the country that some people really liked, but not him doing it. You know what I mean? It was his personality and the things he said, the things he did that made he fucking buried himself.
I've never seen such devoted followers to a politician, though.
No,
I've never seen that. Not that
I've never seen it either.
It's like I don't think that Democrats feel the same way about Biden that Trump's followers feel.
No,
about
because
him.
they felt the same way about Bernie.
Yes, Bernie
Right?
had that.
Bernie
yeah.
had the same
Right.
the same following as Trump did, and the Democrats, in my opinion, as an independent, the Democrats were not going to allow a Bernie into office.
Right, 'cause
They
that
want politics as usual. They wanted to go back to the Obama
Right.
thing, and if that's what they want their agenda to be, God bless them. That's their party. They can do whatever they want to do, and.
How do you get a third party in? A good one.
How do you get a third party in? I don't know. I really don't know. You send like one of those mentalists over to the Senate, to the House, and hypnotize the whole fucking cabinet. That's what you do. You send a guy like David
very
Blaine
negative.
or whatever.
That sounds very negative.
Send them over there and just like put them all to sleep in the thing and just fill their heads with good thoughts about doing what's right for people. Bonnie says we need a younger government. Well,
Whoa. Hey. Oh.
we're going to have that come hell or high water, Bonnie, because I don't think any of the people that are in the Senate and in the House or whatever, some of them can live much longer. I mean, our government's definitely, term limit out the incumbents. Yep, term limits would help. Trump start a third party. Well, yeah, I got to tell you, Kenneth, he might start a third party, and I'm not against somebody starting a third party, but man, think of the division even the further division that causes when you have something like that splinter out. I don't know. You could be right. I'm open to anything. These are all just my views as I'm watching stuff. New World Order coming. Yes, I see that. No, it's not a baby crying, it's the cat. It's Princess. Come here, Princess. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Princess. Come on. Come here. Come. Yeah, no. Hi. How are you? How are you? Mandy, very good point. Very good point, Mandy. Mandy says the problem with the environment, social media, the current 24/7 news cycles, anybody that would make a great leader is smart enough to not want the job. Yep, we were talking about that earlier, that there's so many brilliant people out there that could have been a better choice than what we had. But you know what? Listen, I'm going to tell you what my opinion is. Just this nation will always just have pendulum swings, and it will never just stop. It's got to swing hard the other way, back, 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 back. It never slows down. Nobody wants to meet in the middle. Nobody wants to meet in the middle. I watched last week when that shit happened with the Capitol. I watched the full proceedings in the House.
I know you watched.
We
were on the phone the whole time.
We're on the phone the whole time, yeah. I've never seen. If you want to see how divided this country is in our leadership, how divided the leadership is. Just look at that session after the Capitol when they were talking about the vote to get an impeachment for Trump. You just can't believe that these are the fucking idiots that are running our country.
It's true.
They don't want to talk to each other. They just want to fight. They sit on different sides of the fucking room. If that doesn't tell you right there, it's just...
And who pays for it?
Yeah, we all pay for them.
They couldn't get a
cozy.
good stimulus package through, but, you know.
Yep, they're all cozy. Everyone's happy. You know, they got their jobs, they got their 401ks. The rest of the country right now is in the shitter. Half people can't pay their fucking bills. They're all nice and cush.
Right.
They got their jobs, they got their power. I don't know, you know, what are you going to do?
That Vic guy, he was pretty good.
Who's that?
That guy we were watching. The
Oh, yeah,
YouTube
Vic
guy.
DiPatello. Yeah, he's funny. Yeah, Vic's a funny guy.
That's it. Just music. That's it.
Yeah, well, I would love that too. I mean, absolutely love that, but... They need a good therapist and facilitator. Yeah, I guess. They need somebody to pass out, like, you know, brownies.
This is what we were talking about on
Yeah,
the phone
spray
when
it.
everything was going on.
Yep.
That's where we should have done the protest. The
Yep.
2 acoustic guitars,
Yeah.
calm everybody down.
Get Joe a blanket. So you need a
Oh
blanket?
dear God, I'm fine, Mom. Mama said
Aw,
I need a blanket.
you look cold, Joe.
I do.
Yeah. I guess it's the hat and the hood. That's
Hat and the
doing
hood.
it. Yeah, together.
And the-
Like if I did this right now, I look cold.
You do. I guess so.
You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
here.
But it's actually really nice.
Here you go.
You know, just lace up some brownies, put some, you know, a little bit of indica, Tibet in
Light
the
some-
brownies.
Light some incense
Some
in the Capitol building.
Incense, and like I said, those smoke machines or whatever they got, drop one of those smoke bombs in there. It's just full of THC. The whole fucking party will be hugging, kissing.
Then we get attacked.
You know,
I look cold or pissed. Oh, I'm sorry.
what's that?
That's Ari said I look cold or pissed.
Are you pissed, Joe?
No, not at all.
I know your wife knows you. You know
She knows my mannerisms.
your mannerisms. It's a mess. Cold as 15 degrees in upstate. Yeah, Pat, you think we would really be out here if it was 15 degrees? I can't handle 50. You had your arms crossed.
You know that I have my arms crossed all the time, and it means that I'm not angry. So what are you,
Joe,
what are
I
you
think
talking
your wife
about?
does.
Now I'm angry.
See what you did?
Now I'm angry.
Ari, you see what you just did now?
Now I'm angry, babe.
Cross your arms now. Now he's pissed off. All right? This is what happens. See You in My Dreams came out in 1924. Beautiful tune.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Mark Katz, thank you very much, Mark. It's live on the Porch After Show. Special guest here, Joe DeJesu, hanging out with me, my good friend. We had a nice few days of golf.
It was. We did a lot.
We did a lot.
Not a lot of sleeping, you know?
Yeah. No, definitely not. This is Joe's last night here. Joe's going to be heading back home tomorrow. It's going to be 30 degrees where you're landing, and tomorrow it's going to be 70 during
Here.
the day. 48 at night, 50 at night, like this.
I'm going to take all of your hats then and wear them all on top of each other.
Yep. Cover
Better
yourself,
bring me
man.
down.
Cover yourself. Take the hat, cover your face with this COVID shit. Just
I got
use
it.
the saran wrap that Christina
Oh.
used. There. Just wrap your face with it. You know?
What a mess. Nessun Dorma came out in 1924 also. Look at that.
Yes, it did. I'm going to be doing something soon, an Esson Dorma duet, actually, with Pia Toscano. Pia Toscano is a brilliant singer. You can look her up, and she sings with She did the prayer with Bocelli and David Foster playing piano. She really,
Yeah,
really,
yeah. When
something
is that
else.
going to be?
Soon. I'm going to be recording it soon. I'll get you guys a video out of that. We're doing a live virtual show, and we're doing that song as a finale. So I'm going to make a video of that. It's never been done as a duet that I.
And you have to
So I'm going to arrange it.
arrange it?
Yeah, I mean it's going to pretty much be the same arrangement. We'll probably just split verses and then harmonize on the bigger parts.
Right.
We'll do harmonies on the bigger parts.
That should be fun. That'll sound great.
That'd be nice. Her name is Pia Toscano. Brilliant singer.
Thanks, Noah.
Yeah, Noah.
Noah.
But yep, it's Beard Watch Day. I'd say probably day 40.
Day 40?
Probably been growing this for about 30 to 40 days, between 30 and
Yeah?
40 days. I think so.
You came out with it though, only a week or two ago.
But I already had it.
You had something going,
I had
right,
something going for
Right.
2 weeks, 3 weeks. But I did trim it, you're right. So I'm going to start with the trim date. That's
Okay.
probably 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah, because
All right,
you're not
so-
supposed to trim. You're supposed to let it go.
Well, I exaggerate. I mean, I shot an 85, right? Anyway. I'm known I'm known for it. Yes, I think she was on American Idol, Pia Toscano. I believe she was on one of those shows, yeah. Another Willy Wonka movie? I swear to God. I mean, when are they going to understand that nothing is ever
Wait, they're
top
coming
it?
out with another Willy Wonka movie?
And they're coming out with another Batman again. I mean,
I
how many
understand.
times you going to put the first Batman movie out?
Nothing beats Spider-Man. There's like 900 Spider-Man movies. But Willy Wonka is just one thing. Like Batman, you can change a storyline.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, I know.
What's
I
Willy
guess you
Wonka?
could
Is it
change
like
the story.
is it a sequel? Is it the glass? What is it? The glass elevator or whatever?
Yeah, remember the book, The Great Glass Wonka Vader? There was a book.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Was it terrible,
Wasn't
the
it
book?
terrible? Lyric started reading it, and she got past like the first chapter, and she's like, "No, this sucks."
Really? Well, she's also like a brilliant mind. she's probably reading Nietzsche or whatever, right? She should be reading.
I said,
right.
I trust you, babe. Whatever, you know. I don't. Was that movie, that book, that wasn't as good? Yeah, Gene Wilder. That's
The
it.
best. You cannot compare to the original. Johnny Depp should have had an Oscar taken away from him. That like he won. in
Did
the
he
past.
have any?
No, but
He
like, if
doesn't-
he won one in the past, he should have had it taken
no,
away.
0, right?
That's what should happen with actors. When you get the great award for
love
the great
that.
movie,
Oh, I love
but if you
that.
suck in a few, you can actually have it redacted.
And same thing with musicians. You
Musicians
get a
too.
Grammy and then you get a whammy.
A Grammy
and
for a
then-
great album, great song, and then you
Right.
put a shit one out.
That's
you get
it.
half of that. What kind of
I want to be on that
what kind of Grammy
panel
ain't too,
of
ain't
judges
too,
who
what kind of
determines
Grammy ain't
that.
too flattering? A half a Grammy.
Half a Grammy. We should be on that panel of judges to
I would do
determine.
that.
You know what? That album sucked.
Yeah,
Takeaways,
yeah, but then again, I would just, you know,
you would feel bad.
I'd
Yeah,
feel
you
bad.
could
I'd feel
never
bad
do
because
that.
I hate myself. So how could I punish anyone else? I
Yeah.
punish myself enough. That is what it is. Maybe Charlie is manning the new factor. Yeah, if it's a new storyline, Susie, that would be great.
That would be great. I would
Yeah,
be
but
into
if
that.
they try to do the same thing, come on.
the remakes are getting remakes now. That's how long this has been going on for.
Yeah, it has.
Rocky, you can never remake Rocky.
You can't
That's
remake
a movie
Rocky.
that you can never remake.
You're Adrian. Everyone gets a trophy. And on the porch, if you're really lucky and you're an idiot, you get the bag of dicks trophy, which is
Do I get that?
No.
For my performance tonight, I should go home.
I
with-
do. I get the performance. I get that trophy for tonight. Why did they give in to his tantrums? Awful show. Adios, kid. What show is that she talking about? That the Willy Wonka?
Willy Wonka? What? Why did
Not
they
sure.
give in to his tantrums? What does that mean?
Probably something else. Star is Born was done 4 times, Marianne. That's very true. But different original songs for each of them. That's why I like it. And the different actors brought different things. If it was the same songs, Like Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka at least had different songs too. That's one thing, they did change up the songs.
Yeah, but the songs.
The songs in the original were just
they were the
amazing.
best. Those were so good.
Yeah. There was one Powerball winner in Maryland. I'm really happy for him. Let's hope they do the right thing with it.
Oh, Caillou. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. It's a terrible show.
What is it?
It's just the worst show for kids ever. This kid is so annoying. He's this 4-year-old. He just whines. He just runs around yelling at his parents.
Well,
crying.
I got a golden ticket. I got a golden chance to make my way. Great songs.
I like what's the one that the girl sings?
I could find. What a great melody!
Yeah.
Great chords. Fucking
yes,
great.
all those songs are really good. I want the world.
Yeah.
I want
the whole world. I want to wrap it in my pocket. It's my bar of chocolate. Give it to me.
Yeah.
And the key change. I want.
Did
stuff.
what? There were songs in the second. I don't even remember. It was
Yeah,
so
there was
bad.
songs. Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka.
Oh, yeah.
Willy Wonka. Oh, stupid remake. Stupid.
I want it now, Daddy. I want an Oompa Loompa.
Just can't touch that. You can't touch the original.
No.
That movie, when I was a kid, it just made you dream, man. It was like, what a dreamer's movie.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh my God. You thought you could have a chance for anything because of a movie like that.
The nightmare scene in the tunnel.
Yeah,
I had to
what a-
fast forward that. As a
Oh
kid.
yeah, the
It was-
worms coming out of the mouth.
Ugh.
What the hell were they thinking with that? What a sick movie, too.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to go the other way now. What a sick
Yeah.
fucking movie.
Well, I
for
think
kids.
his character is kind of a sick.
Oompa, oompa, doompa dee doo. I got another puzzle for you. Oompa, oompa, oompa dee dee. Then you will go far. What do you get when you guzzle down sweets? Eating as much as an elephant eats. What are you at? Getting terribly fat. What do you think will come of that? I don't like the look of it. Greatest.
And there's so many of them. There's like 4 songs, four different, right? The
What
mother
do
and
you
the
get
father.
when your kid is a brat? Like a Siamese cat.
Who do you think is another to blame?
The mother and the father.
Right, that's what I'm trying to figure
out.
Blaming the kid is a cry and a shame.
Blaming the kid is a crying and a shame. You know exactly who's to blame. The mother and the father. It's a Bible story of deadly sins wrapped in chocolate. Okay. That's one way to look at it. Oh, Lord. What a mess.
Grandpa Joe. What a
Listen,
piece of shit Grandpa Joe was.
Yeah.
You're faking being sick in bed with these. First of all, how disgusting.
I told you, I had this whole conversation a couple episodes ago from the pool, and I said, 20 years they never got out of bed. Could you imagine the shit smell coming from under those?
I think we've all thought about that.
Right?
But I got to go beyond that. I think this guy's now dancing because he gets to go to this chocolate factory.
Think of all the, yeah, you're right.
The mother's, slaving
yeah,
away.
slaving
the father.
over. Yeah. When a piece of bread looks like a banquet, and then all of a sudden he gets a ticket, he's dancing all over the fucking ring. Fucking Lionel.
And he still takes them.
The Lionel Richie show should have came on. Dancing on the
Yeah.
See him just fucking Joe. Listen, Grandpa Joe. I mean, I loved him. Don't get me wrong. I thought he was great in the movie, but
You know what you
but
say
you
to
bought
Grandpa
it as
Joe.
a kid. You didn't think at 8 years old. Wait, how can they not? Your legs, everything, shit.
Go get a job. That's what you do. Mom, you're coming with me, Grandpa Joe. Go start putting the laundry in the thing.
Yes, Donna. We know it's only a movie. I know. It's only a movie. But even in movies, okay? Oh, look, somebody posted the lyrics. What do you get from a glut of TV? A pain in the neck and an IQ of 3. Why don't you try simply reading a book? I should know this, though. Oh, reading a boo. I want to read a boo. Thank you for posting those, though.
And then Grandpa Joe makes him drink the thing.
What, the
The
fizzy
fizzy
lifting
lifting drink. Charlie didn't want to drink that.
Charlie didn't
was a
wanna
good
drink
kid. He's gonna, let's go.
Here's an
Let's stay
example.
with the group.
Right. Here's
Let's take a sip.
Yeah, here's an example of an adult fucking up a kid's life.
Terrible.
All right? You almost fucked up the whole thing for him. No chocolate, no nothing.
And
you
then-
get nothing.
Then he tells
That's
Charlie.
that's how pissed Willy was.
He tells Charlie to go give it to the bad guy. To give
Slugworth?
the Slugworth the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, go give it to Slugworth. Yeah, what a son of a
Horrific.
bitch. What a...
Grandpa Joe.
Joe, man.
Ashamed to share my name with you, Grandpa
Fucking
Joe.
Grandpa Joe. I had a Grandpa Joe. I didn't get to know him really, but
What happened to the thing, to the numbers and everything?
Gotta have the mouse.
Oh.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I don't know.
Slugworth.
Replacing Trump with Biden is like shitting your pants and then changing your shirt.
The everlasting gobstopper.
The everlasting gobstopper. I mean, Willy had problems at the end of that movie, man. He did. He had the half a desk. He was, you know.
He got very negative.
He got very negative at the end.
He went from.
They showed the pessimistic side. Of him.
Right.
He was so positive the whole movie. Ooh, you never know.
Right.
You know, and he also got off on knowing that each of the kids were going to either die or get whacked
Do you
off
think
the
they-
thing.
you think
he was like, ooh, only 3 kids are left. Like he got fucking excited about it.
Right.
It's fucked up.
What a sick movie.
Sick movie.
It's a really sick movie.
It really is. It really is. Kids competing. You know,
Loud whistles.
I don't know. A half a clock.
Right.
It only went halfway. It only like went halfway.
Yeah. The half of everything was backwards.
Yeah. Safe travels back home, Joe.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah.
I will do my best.
All right, Cindy. Yeah, you're right. I think you know. I think we can get off of Willy Wonka for a while. Right?
Yeah. Guess.
There's still a lot of things in that movie you have to talk about, though. All right? I want to talk about the special effects. I want to talk about that elevator flying through the fucking sky on that wire.
Right. Oh, you can see the
You
wire.
can see the wire. I mean, look, if you can't do it, don't do it.
Well, maybe that's why they should do the remake then.
Or just for the elevator scene?
Just for the elevator scene. Or they could fix it.
Yeah. No golf tomorrow, Debbie. If Joe had a night flight, we would have done it. We would have got it in.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
If you had a night flight, but he's getting out early. Solo record is done being tracked, just not being mixed yet. So, got to make that happen soon. But it's all tracked, pretty much. Seat open. Angelus, I ain't even talking about last night. I didn't want to talk about it. It's not even meant to be discussed. I like, you know. I'd like Joe to drink some fizzy lifting drinks for me.
I could do that. I could do it.
I wanted to do that last night and just float away from the table.
Right.
With the money.
Right.
Float away with the chips.
Yeah,
dangling.
The money took the fizzy lifting drink.
Yeah, the money
floated
the
away.
money floated away. Yeah. I'm not sure about the next single. I was thinking it was Let Go for a while, but I don't know. I'm not too thrilled with the mix yet.
Spring? You're doing it in spring, right?
Yeah, spring,
Yeah.
definitely. Which is almost here. So it'll be summer by the spring.
Right.
You gotta get it done soon. Any chance you can hear Tush during one of your porch shoot? One of my porch
When your
shoots?
beard's down to here from not playing with
Yes.
Billy.
Once I have a ZZ Top beard, I'm in. We'll be doing it. We hanging. JD, what's up, man?
JD!
Christina made ridiculous filet mignons over mashed potatoes with mushroom. Oh my God, was that not
Oof.
incredible?
It felt
She
like
outdid herself.
like one of the like.
And then we
top
got followed
steakhouses.
up with more from Anthony.
Right.
Followed it up.
Right.
Followed it up
Right.
with more. Unreal. The instrumental, Donna. You know what? That I would probably record because I don't got to worry about too much production and lyrics and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Thank you, Mark.
Yeah. Thanks, Mark. Thank you.
Nice of you, buddy. Oh, Jared, have fun, man.
Chicken cutlets she made the other night.
Oh, the chicken cutlets
Yeah,
are a bomb with
yeah,
the quiche.
yeah.
A little extra, little spinach quiche. Unreal. Outdid herself.
Hospitality top notch.
Yeah? You throw with the level of service?
Oh,
All right. We ain't the police here at the hotel.
you know.
You got to sign the guest book. You're the first, the first one of your client. So
Okay.
you have to,
Okay.
this is like a monumental thing.
Well, now I feel pressure. I gotta.
Well, don't feel pressured. I mean, look at us. We're a fucking mess. We're the donkeys. We are the Del Donkeys. You have nothing to worry about.
That's comfortable. Everything, man. Thank you. I can't.
Hello,
can't-
Massimo. Hi, Duty. Come here. Hello. Hello, honey.
The Porch Hotel. Yeah, it's on the Porch Hotel.
Yep. Hello, Dudu. Hi.
Yes, I'm Italian.
Hello, Dudu. Come.
I am Italian.
Give Daddy a kiss.
I think 75%.
Give me a kiss, you little prick. Give me a kiss.
But everybody says DeJesu.
They called you Stein.
Only Stein.
Donkey Parade. Yeah, well, last night was I lived out my
You-
song.
Yeah, it's an autobiographical song last night.
I could have went home a proverbial millionaire,
Yeah.
and I couldn't stand up.
I feel
five,
bad.
5 minutes. Yeah, you should.
feel bad.
Panama Red. All right. Favorite Italian restaurant. Favorite Italian restaurant. I don't know. Good question.
Menino's was good.
Menino's fantastic. Absolutely. Menino's great.
How do we make reservations at the Porch B&B?
Well, it's really very simple. You have to, I don't know. It's not very simple. I take that back.
They're booked. Paces, obviously Paces.
Paces has some killer Italian food.
Yeah, but they're not technically.
They're not
an
technically
restaurant.
Italian, but
Right.
killer Italian food. The chicken parm at Paces is ridiculous. Princess. Oh,
Wow, it's the loudest I've heard her all week.
Listen to her. She wants to go in.
Wanna let her?
I mean,
I'll
I'm
take care of it.
lazy.
I got you. But look, she runs away from me. That's the one thing.
Open the door just a little, she can get through there. She's a pain in the ass. Princess, come on. Casa Rustica. Maureen, your brother decorates Paces at Christmas. That's awesome, man. La Familia. Franny, I did not get a chance because we were doing the show here, but I'm going to go back and try to check that out. Liberty on Steve's show.
Did he play? Or
I don't know. What's your favorite band or song currently? I don't have one. I really don't. I'm still stuck on the oldies. I don't really listen to new radio.
we were talking about Kelly Clarkson before, and I was like, "Oh, that's a new song." You're like, "It's 20 years old,
Yeah.
right?" Nuts.
She's by far probably one of my top 3 favorite female singers of all time.
Really, of all time?
All time.
That's
I think,
big.
I think she is a tremendously talented natural singer.
I mean, of all time.
Of all
like
time.
you're talking about Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston. Like,
I mean, it's all subjective. You know
it
what I mean?
is. It is.
It's all subjective. I mean, Aretha, yeah, for what Aretha did, Aretha was fucking. Yeah, you love everything, Power, all that. But you got something. Go listen to Kelly cover any of those great female singers. Puts her own thing on it, but she's just got impeccable pitch, impeccable everything. Love the sound of her voice. Love her approach.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant singer. She's a brilliant singer. What? He wants to go out to now. You pain in the ass. I got this one.
You got this one?
Yeah.
I feel bad because I'm in his spot.
I'm done with this guy. Got no more use for this one.
My favorite Billy Joel song that Mike plays is it's tough. Probably Until the Night. Watching, him and Billy do that is, nothing beats that. My favorite song of Mike's, Ken, is Until the End. So Until the Night and then Until the End. But then, the new album that he's got coming out, when it comes out, every song on it, I got to be in the studio with him recording that. And one of the, I was going to sing backup on Fire Down Below, and I threw my back out. And I missed singing the choruses on that. Still pissed. Couldn't wait one more day.
You couldn't wait one more day.
Ugh.
That would have been nice. I needed the help too. I mean, I had to fucking sing that whole choir by myself. Would have been nice to have a different tone.
Should have rolled.
You know what I mean? Like a different tone.
I should have been like Mama Pajama, roll out of bed.
Yeah, basically.
Yes, I've seen Billy and Mike live at MSG a couple times, and Lyric got Chuck Bergey's drum.
Yeah, she got the stick.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Billy saw her and waved to her. She was like 5, I think, 5 or 4 or 5. It was her first concert.
Wow.
She had the things on. He was going like this, waving out.
I love when Mike, the Easy Money, Mona Lisa, Fire. My favorite of Joe's songs. I like the one you did for the United Way. I love that. That grew on me.
Yeah.
That grew on me a lot. Another Sacrifices. Great.
That's just
love it.
Thank you.
Love it though.
Thank you.
Great chorus. Great chorus. I have a lot of great songs, Joe.
Thank you. Blondie Girl, yes. Well, that's my claim to.
Yes,
my claim
killed
to
killed it on
Judas
Blondie.
fame.
Came in and cut like 8 guitar tracks in like 20 minutes. Nailed it all the way through. Nailed it. Excuse me.
Yeah, Mike has a ukulele here. That was given to
Princess.
So I didn't have mine to bring down.
All this cat does is cry. All she does is cry.
That's crying.
Attention, give me but yet she doesn't want it.
I haven't heard it.
That's all she does. But yet she doesn't want it. The cat's never happy, Maria. Okay. Listen to her. Yeah, she heard me.
Bob Dylan proposed.
Princess is not happy.
Track 7, Mary Ann Stone. That's what they call putting myself together. They call it track 7.
Oh. There we go, JD. I like it. Let's go. Little writing sesh.
Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be really
awesome.
fun.
We'll have a new Traveling Wilburys band.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah, our cat bites us. So this is...
Hello, come here. Come on. Come on.
Has she ever made it on the after show?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hello. Hi, honey. You good girl. You good girl. You good.
That would be a fun show too, Sherry. Sam and Lyric.
What's that?
With Sam and Lyric,
yeah.
that would be fun.
That would be. End of the line. Can't get you. No, it's not on the new record yet, but it still can be recorded for sure. I don't feel like it's done. I never feel like anything is done.
I think you should put "Ain't No Place Like Home."
Ain't no place like.
I love that song.
Yeah, it's fun. It's quick. Get it over with. It's one of those get it over with songs.
You think? I don't think
You
so.
know how I feel about my songs. I
Yes.
don't think I have to tell you.
The way we all feel about our own.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Judy. Hopefully, we get the show off, and we're.
Mandy, that's all. That's all it is. She just wants to be pet, but she don't. But she's fickle. She, that's how cats are, especially her. She'll come over to you, but it's on her terms, and that's what gets crazy. Is that she wants the affection, she wants the love, she wants the attention, but then she runs away from it. No.
That's every cat. Our cat comes up to us, we pet him, he's good, and then all of a sudden he just bites you. While you're petting, like he's enjoying it, and then all of a sudden he just bites you.
Cats can be very, very nasty. Cats are crazy animals.
I don't get them.
I don't get them. I don't.
I can't get close to my cat.
I feel attacked. What happened?
Oh, because it's a cat saying it.
Yeah, that's right. I feel attacked, she says. That's great. Yeah, looking forward to the new Let It Be, the video.
Right, yeah.
Absolutely. We've been talking about it. We talked about it today.
The good side of Let It Be.
Yes.
Because it was so miserable.
Yeah,
The first movie.
The first
was so
documentary
miserable.
released was made to look like the Beatles never had a good time in the last 5 years. So
And now this one.
This one is like.
Even Yoko's smiling.
Yeah, I can't believe. Well, she didn't.
Mandy, are you saying I overstimulate my cat? Is that what you're saying? The colorization that looks phenomenal.
Mandy, they can get well, that's what happens. Pussies can get overstimulated. It happens. Too much petting. This is what happens. I'm sorry, Mandy. I'm only playing.
A lot of cat people, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not one of them.
Pat says I yelled at my cat in a deep voice. He jumped on me and bit my arm and ran away. That's a cat, man. That's what cats do.
And yet here we are, everybody's getting cats anyway.
No, he's just an asshole, trust me.
That's it. He's not overstimulated, he's just a dick.
Some animals are just idiots. They are. I've had cats that are just no rhyme or reason. If you ever want to really laugh, watch Louis. I know a lot of people don't like Louis C.K. because he jerked off in front of some people or whatever. Whatever the case may be, all right? But
Be that as it may.
Be that as it may, he does his whole skit on animals and on cats, and it's fucking hysterical.
Oh, really?
He's one of the best comedian storytellers I've ever heard.
Yeah.
He just tells a story and make you
I used to
crack up
watch him before
yeah.
all that,
And then before, listen, we can talk about Louis.
Yeah.
I don't know do you know the logistics of what he?
I really don't. I didn't. All I know is that he doesn't have things anymore. That's all I know. He doesn't have shows anymore, really.
Yeah.
Or I think he.
Well, his show. I don't know. I never liked the show.
The show was never.
The show
that
was
good,
stupid.
Yeah.
I thought
He had a couple of them. That
his
were
stand-ups.
His
He had a couple
great,
of stand-ups that were just absolutely hysterical.
He's got a bag of dicks bit. Have you seen that?
No, Louis
All right,
does.
well, that you got to. I mean,
Louis C.K. does.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did see
The
that.
guy told me this like a whole bag. Like
Yeah.
like what kind of bag?
Yeah. Oh, he tells some stories, man. Come here, princess. I want to pet a pussy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Nice. Come here. Go on me, honey. She's so lovable, and then all of a sudden she's just a skits. She's like, I'm out of here.
Typical cat.
Yeah, the purring in the ear. And
So cat's a good topic of conversation, but Willy Wonka's not.
no.
Remember what I said
Asshole
back there
cat
about
is
you have the
closer
best
to
fans?
Every say asshole cat is close to 18 pounds and tackles a 16-year-old 5-pound Yorkie to the ground. Wrestles it down like
an alligator.
Like an alligator.
He takes her down like an alligator.
Yeah.
It's sad.
crazy. I love watching cat videos on YouTube.
They're funny. They
They're
do
freaking
funny
hysterical.
stuff. You see the
When-
cats tackling the kids?
I
don't
love
know.
when
Right, yeah.
That's the best. Dude, what was the one? Oh, there's a video. Do you ever see the video of the two soccer players are getting in a fight and the guy fucking does like some kind of taekwondo move on the other guy and
No.
puts him out
No.
like a pressure, like a Spock move.
Right.
Like the Spock
Vulcan
move.
neck.
Well, there's a video of it out there, and there's two guys commentating
On that?
They replay it over and over the scene, and he just keeps giving commentary on the thing, bro. You will die laughing because
Okay.
it's like the guy gets in his face, and he gets in his face, and the guy just goes
It
like,
just knocks them out.
out, collapses like down on the ground, out cold. So at the end of it, he calls it. He's like, "Watch, here he comes," and he's like, "Ooh, here come the voodoo, shabadoo." He goes, shabadoo. I was crying for about 20 minutes, dude. I was crying for 20 minutes.
I have to
gotta
watch
show
that.
you
That's
that
YouTube?
video.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the cucumbers with the cats. But the cats tackling the kids. Somebody posted that on Facebook. It was like just like a minute straight of cats like coming out of nowhere and just knocking
attacking
over like
kids?
babies that are trying to walk.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh yeah, the aluminum foil, the cucumbers. That's just.
Rosemary, that is true about cats. If it's how you are with them at a very young age, because it's very important.
The one with the dog. Do you see that one? Where they're feeding the dogs eating, and then they put out like a toy, and the toy eats some of the food and then dies, and then the dog drops the food out of
Get
its
out
mouth
of here.
because
No, I didn't see that. That's great.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
We were watching that the other day.
She's a very social. Had a male cat. He was a dick. Well, Jamon. Cats can be dicks.
Isn't Laura about Billy's mom? Isn't that that you could find that on he talks about that, I thought. Laura.
Really? That's about. It's not about his sister. I thought it was about his sister.
I think it was originally Mama calls me.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. That's what I
I don't know.
That's what I always thought.
I'm supposed to be doing this show. I did this from Aruba with Mike Stutz and a couple of people. It was like a Tony Walker. We did a question show, whatever you call it, about Billy Joel, all about Billy.
Yeah.
So it got to a point where if I didn't know an answer, we had to write down the answer and we'll show it on the thing when you had your answer.
Okay.
If you got it right.
And you lost?
99% of my answers had the word vagina on them. I was in a
Wait,
mood.
was this a show?
I was in a mood that
This
night.
was-
Yeah, it was like a virtual
Was
show.
this recent?
Contestant. Yeah, we did it in Aruba, and it hasn't been filmed yet.
Oh,
It hasn't been
okay.
put out yet. And I would just, this is the vagina to remember. Any song, like
We've done that before.
yeah, and you just stick
Yeah.
it. You stick it, but vagina became like
Come out vagina,
Come
don't let
out
me wait.
vagina. Yeah, it was every song.
Did he call that? He better called it. It's all about Joel. That's a missed opportunity. If that's
I
not what
don't
you.
know. I don't know.
that's
Better
not-
get on that soon. That guy Chris Clark. Chris did it. at the
Okay.
show. Do you ever have an occasion to shoot your gun?
It came close today.
Yeah. Right.
No, actually last night.
Last night, a guy at the
Last
table.
night it was
Last
close.
night, a guy at the table who almost got a shabadoo. I almost just walked up and went. It was like I fucking Caesar him.
Yeah.
Like the dog Caesar Milano.
Just
He
right
does to the dog. You just want to Caesar him. That guy last night needed to get Caesared right in the fucking throat. Lucky.
Oh my God.
Very lucky man.
I wish that I didn't miss that.
Shabadoo. You would die. You gotta watch this thing. It's hysterical. You go, ooh, here come the voodoo.
Here come the voodoo. Here come the voodoo.
Shabadoo. Ah. Rosalinda is for his mom. Yes, that's true. Yeah, me and Tony Walker we were battling with vagina answers. We didn't even.
Oh, he
care.
was doing it too?
Yeah. He did well. I didn't do too well. I did okay. I didn't do bad, but I didn't. I didn't get him.
How can you do well putting vagina as an answer
Well,
to
because
everything?
when you don't know, when all else fails,
okay.
you just put vagina in.
Right.
And then it just became a funny. It just every answer had it.
Right.
A picture. We draw a picture.
And when does this air?
I don't know.
And is it going to be like filtered or?
I don't
Edited?
know. I don't know. You guys going to get the vaccine? I don't think I want to talk about that.
That's all I have
That's
to
it.
say
That's all I
about
have
that.
to say about that.
Too fast.
Yep.
What's going on about what are people saying about it? It's been out now for what, 2 weeks? Anybody getting hurt by it or?
Yeah, my niece.
I know.
My niece collapsed. Had such a reaction to it. She was in the hospital.
She out?
Yeah, she got out. Well, who knows? My goddaughter, she got real sick. Quick. How about the nurse? There was the thing with the nurse.
Right on the video.
we took.
Right.
She went right down.
Let them
Like a sack of
commentate
potatoes.
that
Yeah,
one.
like a sack of
Commentate.
potatoes. I'm feeling a little woozy. Boom.
What is?
If that didn't make me just go,
No.
I'll wait.
But then she said it wasn't from that. So.
Dog is still out there.
I don't see him.
He's probably not feeling good.
Plus, he ain't feeling too good.
No. Plus, he ain't
Plus,
feeling-
he's been
yeah.
detained. I'll go look. I'm gonna check him.
Yeah, I think he's sick. He threw up, I think, earlier. He's not feeling so good. Yes, Marianne, she had some kind of reaction. Really bad. Like, in the hospital. ER. Couldn't breathe. I mean, no good. Didn't go good. It was I think that was the Pfizer vaccine. So I think she has to follow up her second shot with the Moderna one. I mean, yeah, I guess she's gonna get. She's a nurse, so she's got to get it.
I don't see him back there. Is he?
He's out, I think.
He didn't come inside, right?
No,
Yeah, like
he'll come to the door when he's finished. I don't think he's in. I never let him in. I only let him out.
Well, it's open though.
No,
You never let him back in.
never let him back in from there. He'd be back already if he wasn't feeling good. I mean, if he was feeling good. You got the COVID pneumonia today. Oh God, Gina, I'm sorry. Yeah, who on here? So let's hear some of the stories. Who on here has had the vaccine and what kind of reactions? A majority of people, I think, they basically get COVID symptoms for a day or two. Some people for a week. I mean, you're going to get COVID for a week. I don't know. I guess it's not as bad. They say it's not as bad. Yep, vaccine is definitely going to make you sick. Listen, I'm one of those people never got a flu shot, ever got a flu shot. And when I did get the flu shot, I got the flu. And it's not like, oh, you're going to have... I love how they call it flu-like symptoms. If I got a fever, I can't get out of bed, I can't move, I'm coughing, that's the flu. You're giving me the flu to cure the flu. That's the homeopathic way. Some people are getting irreversible stuff from this.
More controversial topics.
Well, that's good, Marina. Thank God. Several people with no symptoms. That's good to know. Fatigue and chills.
Are people who got COVID getting the vaccine?
I think so. I would imagine that they are.
Because you lose the antibodies?
Yeah, because I think you can, even if you had it, you can carry it and not get symptoms. You can be asymptomatic and carry it around. I don't know. I'm not sure about that, really. You can ask my doctor friend John. Thank God, Lisa. That's a good thing. Love to hear that.
Yeah, I never got the flu shot. JP, if enough people get the shot, I won't have to.
It's so true. Just wait a long time.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, we have a fenced yard, Jamon, so he's good. He can't get out. So he was probably out there doing some business. Not feeling good. No effects, Nancy says. That's good. That's good.
We're not.
Oh, that's awesome, Mikey. I love Boomer, man. Boomer Esiason, what a great dude. We played his daughter's wedding, and I'm going to tell you now, he bought me a really nice gift. Really nice gift, and had it sent to the house. Just a really beautiful dude.
Who's that?
Boomer Esiason.
Oh, yeah.
Great guy.
He was at a gig I played once.
And
just
he could rip it
randomly.
up. He could ballroom dance.
Yeah, he was
No
dancing.
shit,
Yeah.
man. Fucking ballroom dance. He's a big, huge dude. Tall. He's fucking swinging and swaying and doing the whole... I was like, this guy's Dancing with the Stars over here.
I never knew.
Boomer's the best. Love him. Sweetheart.
He tipped us $100. He asked for an Alanis Morissette song, and then he tipped us $100.
Sweetheart.
Yeah. It wasn't a private party or anything. It was just...
Dude, he is the nicest
Yeah.
dude. The nicest guy.
I don't know where Max is, by the way.
He didn't come in?
No.
You just heard him, right? You heard him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably chancing something. Do I dance? Yeah, when I gotta take a pee. I can dance all over the place.
Can we ask about this?
I can hold my own. I mean, I'm not about dramatic dance. You remember, we didn't see the movie Hitch, but the movie Hitch where Will Smith is trying to set Kevin James up with this top-notch girl who's like a millionaire, and you know his chances of getting her or whatever. So he's the date doctor. He plays the date doctor.
Okay.
And he's like, first date's very important. He's like, she's gonna want you to dance. Kevin's like, oh, I don't have to worry. I'm good with that. I don't have to worry about that. And Will goes, let me see what you're talking about. What do you mean you get? And he starts doing, Kevin starts doing his his big dances, and then Will kind of smacks him, and he's like, no, you just stay right here.
Oh, I have seen that.
You know,
you don't.
To me, that's where you need to stay when you dance. Just if you have rhythm, just keep it tight.
Right.
I always say keep it tight. The minute you start to go too loose with something, you're gonna look like you're gonna fucking baguette right out the door.
I've seen.
Fall on your ass.
Have you seen Paul McCartney dance or do anything without holding an instrument? It's awkward. It's
oh
weird.
yeah, it's weird. Yeah, gotta have an instrument.
I need an instrument.
If I'm on Dancing with the Stars, I need a piano strapped to my back. It's the only way I'm doing it. Captain Jack. If NAM didn't kill me, Orange didn't, cancer didn't, COVID-19 won't do it.
An angry husband.
An angry husband might. Captain. Love it. An angry husband might. It's fucking awesome.
The Elaine dancing. Oh, I can't dance. I'm terrible.
You can't dance?
I'm terrible. I'm the worst. I make my kids laugh at least.
I used to break dance when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah. I used to fucking do all the spins and...
I'd like to get a look at that. I'd like to get a look at your
I
files.
sure would like to get a look at your files.
I'd like to get a look at your breakdancing.
No, you don't want to
see
it.
You would.
Nah, you don't want to see it.
I want to ask him about the O Blood thing.
Yeah, there's something to be said. Apparently, Joe has brought up the idea. He's seen it around. He's got a, he's
my doctor experience, all my training.
Listen, Joe's a professional on WebMD, and
Yeah, I'm a professional Googler.
he's a professional Googler.
I want to know if anybody
and
got
one day
COVID.
He's smoking at the bed,
Yeah.
and he came up with this brilliant thing about people with type O blood. So if anybody on here has had COVID, did you have type O blood? We're trying to figure out, because there's studies going on saying that type O blood is people don't get aren't
Or
as
the
subjective.
symptoms aren't as bad, or they're not
bad.
getting it, or
Okay.
several studies. But I can't read. I don't know what I'm.
Gina said O negative and she got COVID. Now O negative is the popular one, right? That's the one that's the most universal. That's the one I have. I'm the one that's the most universal. I think that's O negative. We're O positive.
It sounds
O
very
positive.
negative.
Sounds very negative when
When
I
you
say
say
it.
it.
Yeah.
Well, how were your symptoms? It was Gina, right?
Type O, less symptoms. Okay.
Type O, less symptoms.
You get it, but usually not as bad. O negative, haven't gotten it. Same type of
Resistant.
blood that overly attracts mosquitoes and assholes. I have the type of blood that just seems to attract.
Like last night.
Like last night. Shabadoo.
Shabadoo.
O is the universal donor. Okay, Patricia, thank you. O positive is universal. Then maybe I'm positive. O be negative. I'd be negative, remember?
Oh, I'd be
Okay,
negative. I
I'd
ain't
be
need
negative.
no needles.
WebMD, man, could literally work you into an anxiety attack.
JP, go to Rocket Lawyer to do your will.
Blood type red. O universal donor, rare.
Yeah, but there's something with COVID and O blood. I know it.
Yeah? Gotta be something.
You can get it. I can get it. But the symptoms are. I don't know. I don't know my blood type either. I should know it. Yeah, but then there were other studies that said that no, it's not true. But I think that's because they don't want people with O blood being all cavalier and going out there and, not wearing masks and stuff.
Oh God, he's throwing up out there. He's sick.
Oh,
What the hell did he eat?
maybe the mushrooms?
No, he didn't have any. I mean, he had a little one that fell on the floor, but I don't think anybody gave it. I hope he didn't get into the garbage.
I'm gonna go try to find him.
Well, no, he's not. When he's done, he'll come.
He'll come back.
Yeah, I can hear him.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
He's back.
Thank God. Yeah, I don't think it's so much, Deborah, that O positive people don't get it. I think it's just that they have way less of a chance to, the symptoms are a little less whatever.
Don, where did you read that? Or how do you know?
I do donate blood, and I should know what my blood is. I donate all the time. I do it because I have to do those things, Got to get blood removed. I have too much iron in my blood, so I have to go for those. To get blood removed. They did tell me at one point. I just forgot. It's the Tibet.
Yeah, the forget.
I got to forget.
The
I smoke
forget
I
Tibet.
smoke it to forget. Z-Pack, zinc, and vitamin D. Yeah, that's kind of the cocktail everyone's been getting.
I heard if you've eaten 3 with mustard and sauerkraut of a hot dog truck, you can't get it. You're safe then, JP.
Yeah. God. How's your back and neck? Never good. Never good. It's not the iron, Nancy. It's ferritin. I have a ferritin storage problem in my liver. I must have been having it. It's related to inflammation, and in the body. My numbers one time were off the chart. I think the normal was like 150, 160, and I think my numbers were like 2,000.
Iron?
Ferritin.
Oh.
Which is ferritin is like the storage the storage in the liver, the iron that stores in the liver. It's called ferritin, I think.
Huh.
But yeah, so you have to go for get the blood taken out every once in a while. Give blood, donate blood,
This is just to
to keep that.
When was the last time you did it?
Ferritin out. It's been a while.
Have you had the number checked?
I haven't, not recently.
Do you feel ill when it's
Yeah, tired.
Oh, you're playing golf a lot, so I think you're alright.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my gallbladder's all right. I do get that thing though, everyone when I eat bad, from here it goes over the shoulder. I have classic signs of a gallbladder thing, but I've had it checked and it's never been bad. You're right, Gina. We need a Shabadoo doctor. Shabadoo. Yeah, I mean, I was born with kidney issues, so it's the whole plumbing has been bad since I was born. So when one thing goes bad on that side, nothing is good.
Right, it's like a domino.
Nothing is great.
Right.
The kidney has to work extra hard because it's only one kidney. So you imagine that the amount of flow, because I have my ureters are shrinked. They were stretched and operated on, so they're stretched out, so they're narrow. So the amount that I deposit, I have to drink a lot of water.
Right.
And you got to get it, like it's in the backup. When this swells, hydronephrosis you get, when that swells up, to me, the whole plumbing goes bad all the way up. From
So
everything.
all it takes
Liver,
one thing goes wrong,
yeah.
and then
And I had so many surgeries, and I was on so many antibiotics growing up
for the kidneys.
for the kidneys, and I mean like bad. First 4 years of my life, I was really bad. And I was on heavy IV antibiotics. I was diagnosed with fatty liver, I think at like 15,
Ugh,
16.
God.
But it always stayed mild. It never went to cirrhosis or anything like that. And they say it was because of antibiotics. I drink a lot of water. I mean, I like to sip a little, or whatever, but never. I don't like overdoing anything. I wasn't born with one kidney. I was born with both, but I was born septic. So one of them I lost, lost function on the left. I had tubes out of my side, bags, and it's a mess. Yeah, I was pretty much on death's door for a while. Yeah, the fatty liver is from, like I said, it's from early onset antibiotics. But I get it checked every now and then. It just pretty much stays the same. Exactly, Gina. You might as well, right? Dad's doing good. He was over tonight.
Oh, he's awesome.
Great dude, right?
Yeah.
A good soul. My pop. He's a good soul. Love him very much. He's a good man. It turned out I was the only one with kidney issues, Sherry, ever out of my family, and it turns out that my brother ended up having some issues. My mother had some issues. So, things happen. Mandy, at least I earned my fatty liver.
She's hysterical, man. He's freaking
That's
funny.
great. I love it. Steroids they won't give me now because of the one kidney. So no, I'm not sure. They might have when I was younger though. Yeah, they might have. I've been really, I'm grateful to God, man. I've been really fortunate with the one kidney. But I think it's that with me, it's not about the kidney so much as it is. I can't afford to get a kidney infection. Can't afford to get hit there. I can't afford. It was always that. So contact sports were.
Right.
Couldn't really play all the contact sports I wanted to play. So for me, it's just really about making sure I'm peeing. Lots of water, a little diuretic here and there, some asparagus, like natural stuff. Even a sip of a drink will keep you, as long as you're hydrating.
Right.
But I drink a ton of water. I drink Gatorade, water, mainly water my whole life, so I stay hydrated. That's it.
Yeah.
But I got to be careful. I drink too much water, the kidney swells.
I was gonna say actually, right?
Yeah.
You can't.
So it's that fine balance I got to get. It is what it is. Born with it. I was fortunate to get past 4 years old, let alone.
Yeah, especially back then too, right? I mean, that was.
Yeah, that doctor did some groundbreaking stuff, man. He created valves that connected to my bladder, from my ureter to my bladder. Created them from some part of my ankle, like stuff from my ankle. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, groundbreaking. I mean, he saved my life.
Wow.
Dr. Steckler, Stanley Steckler. He's passed now. He's an older. He has a son that's also a urologist on Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah, but his dad saved me, for sure.
You go to him now if you have to.
No, I haven't had one down here. I gotta, the way it is with my kidney, I get my creatinine checked, and then it's just always, I know when if I have a problem, I'll know it.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing. Yeah, too much eating or too much fluid, Eileen, causes the one kidney to swell. I get hydronephrosis to the point sometimes I've been in the hospital for it many times. The pain is unbearable. Swells against your back and. Yes, Donna, Dr. Steckler, saved my life. When I'm sick, I fix it with a pint of wonton soup and an egg roll. Of course you do. Yeah, I had some crazy. I think I had like 7 major things, surgeries. They went in and out of my sides, cut me from my belly button down.
Up until what age though?
Probably 4 or 5, and then in 2003 I had my left kidney removed.
Just taken out completely.
Well, because I was having back pain, it turns out it was like a hernia or something. But they were like, it's dead anyway. It's not going to hurt you to have it out.
Oh wow.
It's just kind of in there doing nothing.
They don't do any X-rays or anything now at this point. Not X-rays, but whatever. What would it be?
Yeah, I mean every once in a while I got to
sonogram?
go. Yeah, get a sonogram done. My spleen is always a touch enlarged. Same with the liver. Same with the kidney. The kidneys have been majorly swollen before. Like I said, when you're not filtering out right your whole life, your picture just back up. Everything just gets backed up and doesn't exit the way it should. So. Yeah, it's been, it was a mess. Still here though, yes, Dom. Still here, thank God. For now. Knock on wood.
Wow, Mike, you're a mess.
I am a mess. Listen, I could have told you that. It has nothing to do with my kidney. Nothing to do with my kidney. You have a stent on your left side because of hydronephrosis. Yeah, they were hoping not to have to do that with me. Yep. Approaching 50. You ain't kidding. I like to jump through this window right now. To make sure it cuts every vein before I get there.
Come on.
50's a scary number. Caddy does not have the backed up issue. Caddy could clear a room. I need a caddy last night at the table. Take care of that guy. Just take him out. I just looked at him like he'd be my underboss,
Yeah.
and I'd just be like,
Have
yo,
him come over here and just call
Just
the
take
call
him-
the clock on that.
just fucking fart right on his leg,
It's the worst.
like right under the table, and let it come up to the glass where the two glasses divided. Just
You would have been the last one there. You were able to stick those out pretty good. You thought they were funny.
He cracks. Caddy cracks me up when he farts. You know what? Because he's like a kid. He laughs. He's cracking up before anyone smells it because
Right.
he knows it's coming.
Right.
And people clear the room. And, but some people at the table get mad at him.
Right. Oh yeah, I was one of them.
You did? You yelled
Oh.
at him one night? Yeah.
No, I didn't yell at him. I would just say, we're all running out the door. Oh, Jane's gonna be 60 in 3 weeks. Wow. A lot of big birthdays coming up. My bowling ball is 50 years old. Should have gone bowling. It's another thing. What's your desire level on bowling right now? Not right now, but I just
Not
mean just
right
in
now.
general.
Not-
Just,
not a lot.
I miss it. It's been a while.
Yeah, I like bowling. Love bowling. Been a while though. Kathy said try 70. You know what? I think every decade is a new fear. It's a new bunch of fears, and also a new bunch of realization, and maybe even more wisdom. So it's like your health goes like this, but your mental hopefully goes up this way.
Or
That can't be said for most of the people in our government, but
the silver alert. He's still going.
yeah, don't get me started on that.
Somebody-
Don't get me started on that.
Somebody should check the streets of Washington D.C. right now. Yeah, turning 40. That sucked.
40 sucked.
That sucked.
40 absolutely sucked.
I mean, I didn't even do anything and threw my back out. I did nothing. I just woke up
You
one day
breathed.
and that was it. Just started going bad.
Yep.
And thank God you got me where I needed to
You
be
might have done something in your sleep though.
without realizing it. But
Yeah.
that was
If I'm as old as I feel, then I should live in China where they live to like 130.
yeah.
'Cause there are days that I'm like, jeez, how
How much longer can this
much
last?
longer, yeah, how much longer can it last? How much longer can they go?
Oh man, no! Don't tell me that.
Remember in the bed, 40 minutes.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Maybe they'll
Right.
stop soon. How much longer can they go? What's that? I told her if I wasn't back to start
That's
without me,
so-
I gotta go.
Oh, tuna casserole. Joe Gentile, yes, Joe. No, not enough golf. Maybe too much golf for you.
Yeah, my mother always had some kind of itis. Always. Phlebitis. Phlebitis was, everything. Every itis.
Oh, so that runs completely in your
With
family.
Christina
everything
got
with
the itis from my mother, I think, before she passed.
Okay.
She took on the itis.
I just heard a sneeze.
Yeah.
Is that
Well, that's you. Listen, and Louis C.K. does this whole thing on one of my favorite subjects, which is the hardest thing I do during a day, and it's a fact, is putting a sock on.
I've seen it.
Because on my back, you've seen
Yeah,
his,
yeah.
his thing on that? He's
No,
like,
I've seen you try to
oh.
put a sock on.
I mean, literally, I turn blue, and I pull muscles in my shoulders, my organs, like Louis C.K. says, talks about his organs all like grinding together. It's the hardest thing that I do in a day, physically, is putting my shoes.
That's
putting
why
my
you moved to
socks on.
Florida, because you don't need socks as much down here.
Yep, down here, no socks, most of the time.
It all makes sense now.
Telling you.
You need socks for golf, though.
Yeah, you do.
You can't play golf without.
I did earlier this summer with my old shoes.
Really?
Yeah,
Play barefoot. You get a better feel for the earth.
that's all right. No thanks. No thanks. Yeah, I know. Christina bought me one of those things, and I never used it. They help you put the socks on.
Really? That's where we're at now?
All I need to hire is a fucking Oompa Loompa to help me with my socks. I need a Oompa Loompa in my room when I wake up.
For what else? For the sock?
For my socks, for sure. I got any kind of bending over thing.
You need an Oompa Loompa.
What do you get when you throw out your back? Leaning down far so everyone will see your crack. I mean, I literally need it. I would love to have a Loompa just wake up in the morning and just go, Oompa, and he'll know exactly
You
where
gotta
to
blow the
go.
whistle. Sock.
Rock modern off.
Then they're gonna sing a terrible song for you.
I would love to have a Loompa. EJ putting his socks on. Yeah. What do you get when you shit up your back? So that would be like a song for the infant, for an infant. Baby shit, dude. Just reminded me of that. Anything worse than changing a diaper when it's all the way up the back.
I guess I'm just so desensitized.
Throw them right in the tub. There you go.
Maybe in
Fucking hose. Get the hose from outside. Just. Oh.
in 10 years I'll probably feel that way.
4 kids, a lot of diapers.
Yeah.
A lot of diapers in my day. You're in the phase, but
I'm just in it. You know, when you're in the shit.
Yeah.
You're shoveling it. You don't care. You know.
Yeah.
It's.
Just hose them off for sure.
Haven't put socks on it or shoes in 2 years. Wow.
Really?
It's like Grandpa Joe. He didn't have to put any socks on. But I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did it fine.
Can you imagine if Grandpa Joe kept his socks on? His
help?
ass already smelled. All of them in there. These women, they can't walk. They're not washing their chochitas. What are we doing over here? Get a sponge and wash that thing. That's all I want to know. Who was clean? The mother was clean.
The mother and the father.
I mean,
they need Oompa Loompa. Now they're gonna have Oompa Loompas.
When she's doing the laundry,
right?
I wanted to slap her with that stick.
She's telling him to cheer up. Meanwhile,
yeah, cheer up. I love what she says to him. She goes, and she says it in such a nice way. Even if you bought 1,000,000 tickets, you'd probably never find one. You fucking miserable bitch.
She was happy though.
You see what she said to him?
Listen,
the way she said it to him.
That lady deserves a medal for having the bedpans with those 4
and
old people.
And in the morning you'll wake up and you'll be no different than any of the other kids that didn't get one. You know what? Do yourself a favor and drown yourself in that fucking laundry
I'm
tub.
sure she wanted to.
Get out of here.
I'm sure she probably wanted to drown her head in the bedpans.
She probably did. Get the hell out of here. What a mess she was. That whole song. Me and Grandpa Joe will make your troubles go away. What is Grandpa Joe going to do? He's not moving.
No,
he's not going anywhere.
Grandpa
Where's he
Joe's
going?
he's a dick. He's the worst.
Grandma Georgina, Grandma Josephine. And my mother's name was Josephine, so
right.
That was always close to home.
What are the odds they would marry somebody with the exact same name as the female version or the male version of themselves?
I don't
Grandpa
know.
George and Grandma Georgina.
Grandpa Joe, Grandpa Josephine.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's clever, really, really nice story. You know what I mean?
I think that
I swear
you
to God,
would be miserable if you were her.
No, if I was Charlie, though, I will tell you this: I would have ran when I got that ticket. I'd have ran back to that house, and I don't know. I would have just fucking dropped my drawers and mooned my mother and been like, "Eh!" Waved the ticket in her face. You know what I mean? Here, you want some chocolate? No.
Yeah, no.
Rip it up. Rip it up right in her face. Come on.
I think he should have taken her. I think he should have taken his mother.
You should have took his mother, yeah.
I think he should. I mean,
yeah. Of course.
If anybody deserved to go to a chocolate factory in that household, I think.
Yeah. I mean, she was making that soup every day, the porridge, whatever
Ugh.
she made every day. I mean,
Oh, the father was like a toothbrush salesman. Maybe he should have gone.
yeah.
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
There was a Broadway show. There was a Willy Wonka Broadway show. I didn't know
Really?
that. Really?
Actually, Lyric was in Willy Wonka Jr. And
Oh, yeah?
She was one of the grandparents.
Well, thank God she wasn't an Oompa Loompa, because that wouldn't have been good. Like, how do you cast, like, in that kind of setting? I mean, are you casting the heavier kids? I mean,
As
isn't
the
that terrible?
short ones.
Short
Just
and
the
heavier?
short
They get, what, I mean, that's terrible.
Uh,
Think of how disparaging that is for these, these kids,
I think at that point you
It's
just
like,
go-
listen, you're cute and you're good actors, but we need.
They don't go by the look; they go
We
by
need
the
Oompa
by the
Loompas.
talent level.
All right.
You know, you're an ensemble. You're an Oompa Loompa ensemble. Sorry. Sorry,
Fuck,
Tom,
shit,
you're out.
bitch, dick, pussy, damn. All right, great episodes. Mike Nardelli said, "History of swear words." Why didn't I get cast in that show? I love to curse, and I don't even mean to. It's fun.
Did you try out?
No, I didn't try. I didn't even know they were. I didn't even know they were making the show. I don't know how to make a
I
restaurant.
don't know how to make a restaurant.
All I know to do is sit down and
and order a meal.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of the dreams. Yes. One Willy Wonka. Unscripted and unreal. I love it. All right, I got to check it out. History of swear words. I learned from the best. My mother and father both used the F word frequently.
Yeah.
Frequently.
Just letting it fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have that in my house. Nobody ever.
Nobody
yeah,
cursed
no,
in your
not
house?
Really, no.
It's
no.
a fucking shame.
I know. How are you guys not drinking and smoking at the Tibet?
Well, I got a little of this. A little Tibet. A little
I
Tibet.
Nah.
Come on. What's the
Nah.
matter? It's got people
Nah.
watching you afraid. What's the matter? You were scared?
I'm a little scared.
Come on, this is nothing. It's a little
It's,
plastic
it's,
thing.
it's,
It's a little plastic thing.
I have a court appearance in like 4 hours. A virtual court appearance.
In 4 hours?
At 9:30. I have no idea what time it is.
Just get on there and be like, Your Honor, I object. That's it.
Why?
What are you objecting
Because
about?
it's devastating to my case.
Exactly, John. You got to balance your curse words with blessings. That's it. Fuck you, fuck. God bless. You have a good day. You got to balance it.
I just won't curse or bless.
Don't do either.
Just don't do either.
It's apparently late, Joe, from what I hear.
Yeah, at this point, whatever.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit.
Counsel,
Counselor.
you open a statement. Court on the porch.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. Yeah, Joe, you could defend yourself if you had to, right? Would you ever do that? Do you recommend people ever?
No,
I know
that,
you're a lawyer.
That
you know.
famous saying: "A lawyer who represents himself as an idiot for a client."
Okay. Never heard that before. All right. You have to be really mad to curse. I had a lot of years where I didn't. You know what I mean? Where I didn't curse. I was in church and doing stuff like, you get thrown out if you do stuff like that.
Only words.
That's the thing about the history of cursing. Let's be realistic. If let's just say I made up a word right now, like, shabadoo, okay? And shabadoo meant fuck.
Right.
Let's say it meant that. Fuck is a made up. Who's the judge that said that's foul language? It's intention. It's because of its intention or its motive. Is that what it is? Because then any word could be a.
Well, it's the most versatile word in the language.
It is the most.
It works for everything.
How can you Fuck is a great word. I'm sorry. It's just.
It is.
It's the
I
first
agree.
thing that comes to mind. I'd rather bang my tongue like fuck than be like
Shabadoo.
Jesus. I don't like using religious names in cursing. And I'm not saying
you're not one for blasphemy.
I'm not saying I've never done it, but I'm not one for blasphemy. But that one really made me laugh. Smite me, almighty smiter.
Frankly, Bruce, I'm getting tired of it.
I love Bruce Almighty. Great movie. So.
I had it on the other day.
Yeah, the other night. Yep.
Just had to watch Tiger instead.
Yes, we did watch Tiger. If you guys haven't seen that, check out the show on Tiger Woods. Very depressing, very dark, very weird.
Yeah.
Weird show. Good one. I mean, showed his greatness.
You thought that it
I thought it really. I
paints
think
him-
it helps. I think it helps. It helps bring love back to Tiger. I think it comes at him in a sympathetic way. They show all of his failures. They show his whatever, but then they show you the father and how he lived with the girls in the RV. So you get the sense, it wasn't his fault. You see, it's how he was raised. And now they show him redeemed. He's happy. He's whatever. See, you got to go through shit. Like it's like anybody else's life. You know, you build these fucking people up, kids especially at a young age. Justin Bieber, all these kids, they have too much. Their expectation is like way off the charts.
Yeah.
Where do you go from there?
Well, and they were saying that society wants to bring you down when you're like that. When you
Yep.
have that squeaky clean image.
Bring it down.
And then when they bring you down, they want to bring you back up.
Yeah. All right, well, it's 2 hours. I think we're done. We're good here. Listen, it's been great talking to you guys, and
It's been great.
it's been nice.
It's been,
It's cold. I'm cold.
yeah.
I'll tell you what. Let's see. Did it drop into the 40s? That's all I want to know. It definitely dropped since we've been sitting here. Ooh, we're right on the cusp.
Really close.
Right on the cusp. When it hits 49, we'll stop.
Okay. That's the timer.
Yeah. It's coming soon.
Like we said yesterday.
Tiger King had a limo out of his prison yesterday.
Tiger King.
Yeah. So who did Trump pardon?
I don't know.
I heard he pardoned. Somebody said he pardoned Lil Wayne.
Was Lil Wayne in jail?
Yeah, I think he was in jail. I guess.
Really?
I don't know. How do you just pardon somebody if they commit a really bad crime? Like,
How does one person just have that?
how does
so
one
much
person
power?
have the authority to just
Yeah.
go, you know what? I like you. You don't have to go to jail anymore.
Right, you murdered.
But everybody else that's in there that did the same thing that you did, they have to stay.
Sounds fair.
Yeah,
I think it's fair.
makes sense coming from our fucking government, but come from him, I should say. He pardoned Lil Wayne and Kodak Blacks. All right, so if he pardoned those, what was Lil Wayne in jail for? What did he do? I would love to know. What was the sentence?
I would love to hear this.
I would love to hear this. Me too.
So
So
would
would
I.
I.
Thanks, Eileen. It's nice when people wish you safe travels, but I wish that I had control over the plane.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
Like to strangle the pilots.
you look in there sometimes, and you're like, "That's the guy that."
That's the dude. Yeah.
My
I'm
entire
telling
life
I'm
depends
telling
on
you-
that
I'm
guy
telling
right
you,
now.
I've walked in planes and seen kids that look like they were 19 years old flying the plane, and I'm just like, there's no fucking way that I could sit through a
But
flight.
what about
that.
like a 90-year-old with like 18 levels of thickness
Yeah.
in the glasses?
Yeah. Oh my god. Flex Seal.
Oh my god! If I saw somebody putting that stuff on the wing, get off
Drug
the plane.
charges, gun on a plane, and coke. Lil Wayne brought a gun on a plane. I mean, cocaine, yeah. I'm sure there's about 100 million people that have attempted that. Either
Right.
got away with it or didn't. So,
Right in the hiding it in their cracks.
but having a gun on a fucking plane, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not justifying the coke, please.
How long
I've never
was
even
he-
tried cocaine, so I wouldn't even know.
What was his sentence?
I don't know what his sentence was. So I'm trying to find out. I'm not sure. I sure would like to get a hold of his files.
Snakes on a plane.
She doesn't shut up. That cat.
I haven't
literally-
heard her the entire.
There she goes. Look.
She's got a lot to say. You know, she should be a guest.
Come here, princess. Come here. Come here. Come on, I'll pet you. Come here, honey. Come here, baby. Come here. Come on. Come on. I know. I know. It's lonely. Look. Oh, there comes Max. Max is like, don't
Jealous.
you go near my dad. I'll
Get jelly.
eat you. Hello, honey. Hello. Hello. You get favoritism. You get shown such favoritism. All right, well, listen. We didn't play golf today, Joe. No. Played enough this week. Yeah, I get. You see the attention she wanted? Yeah. Nice. Gone. Runs out of the fucking...
Typical cat.
Typical cat. He faced up to 10 years. Really?
So now other people that brought a
so that's the going rate for murder these days? I mean, what movie was that?
I'm blanking.
That's the going rate. I can't think of it either, but I know I've watched it a million times.
That's a strange pardon, Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
Well,
but
because
what about the other guys who have done it, like you said?
Because Lil Wayne stuck up for him doing stuff.
Right.
Maybe Lil Wayne is smarter than we know.
Maybe.
We suck up to the president and get a pardon out of him. Interesting. Nah, I mean. Hello, honey. Hello. Hello, Nunu. Hello. Where's the shadow? She's been here the whole time. You just don't see her. You just can't see her.
Right here.
Yeah. She's right in between the chairs, the black chairs. Can't see her. She's right under there. Judy, thank you so
yes,
much.
thanks, Judy. You're a faster reader than I am.
That's the best you can. That's the best you can come up with. You're a fast
You're-
cook. That's it.
I may have been mistaken.
Might have been mistaken. Your meds are kicking in. You know what, Gina? I gotta take mine. It's 2:00. All right, we're gonna go.
Yep.
I'm shot. All right,
shot.
guys. Listen, thank you so much. Great to talk to you
Mwah.
as always, and God bless you, man. Love all of you. Be good to each other, please. You know, be good to your, good to yourself. Good to yourself. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the porch soon. Probably next week. Probably next Wednesday. Might pop in on Saturday, but I doubt it. We'll see what happens. All right, but listen, have a great night, Marianne Stone. Mwah. Hope you're well, honey.
Hey, Marianne.
Elise, John Carp, God bless. Sherry, thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you guys for all your hospitality. Mike, thank you for...
Listen, it's been a pleasure having you, bro.
This has been,
It's been
a
a
great,
pleasure.
memorable trip.
Fantastic. Awesome. Just with the doctor ordered.
Yep.
You know? It was really good. After seclusion,
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Good, man.
No doubt.
All right, guys. Love you. Live on the porch. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want to give... Jaman, I'm not going to give you a definite every day. Just assume I'm going to try to do it Wednesdays and Saturdays, but sometimes it just don't work out. So, as long as I let you guys know the day of, you guys will be made aware. For sure. I promise you that. All right. Well, listen. Don't nobody go nowhere. What movie?
Major League.
Back to the Future.
Which part?
Chuck Berry's brother.
Oh, yeah.
That was called. Don't nobody go nowhere.
You know your cousin Marvin?
Yeah, your cousin Marvin. You know that new sound you're looking for? Listen to this. All right, guys. God bless you. We'll talk again. If it was a little earlier, we'd keep going, but I'm tired. Joe's got an early morning. He's got to deal with contracts, precedents. I always say precedents. I don't know where that comes from. All right, man. God love you guys. All right? Be good to each other. Go fuck yourselves. All right, I'll see you later. God bless.
The bless and
God
the curse.
bless. The bless and the curse. Fuck off, everybody. God bless you. Love you.